think by that time, Tom, the constant semiquavers in the first violin will get really tiring, especially with a long day playing. So what I do is maybe every four. Assuming this is a trick Stravinsky used to do with his rapid passages, was maybe every 2 bars. If you say then after into bar 3, if you take this material here, paste it into the second violin, and if you could then, to make sure that it's a sort of even transition, what you just have to make sure is then have the next 2 bars with this material in the second violin, and keep this then in the first. So 2 bar phrases in each first and second violin. So you just really need to swap these over. So it might just mean you creating an extra instrumental part, adding another violin part to it, just as a spare one, just to paste the extra material, and then you can then you can delete it later. I just feel that some of that material will be just a little bit too fast, not fast to play, but to maintain. Now these passages are amazing, they're absolutely beautiful. I love that sort of string writing. Yeah, I think that's really effective, and the general supporting strings underneath, beautifully simple. Please don't be afraid of simplicity, because like vocal music, string music works best literally when it is a lot simpler, and it just allows the works to be more resonant. I think in this bar here you've got your fermata, your rest there. If you can just make sure that all the parts are conscious that there is one at the end of there, so you might want to tie these over to a crotchet with a pause on. This next section is absolutely perfect, really nicely scored. Lovely timbres. Yeah, that C will be played from the A string, because this E here will be played from an open string. It'll be interesting to see how they get that in tune. But it's really vital. I was trying to think of some ways in which you could rescore this so someone else could take that E, but it won't happen. So that would be really expressive. If you play up there on the A string, you're playing over an octave up, so you're well up into the instrument. And I think that could be really interesting. It'd be interesting to see how they cope with the ons tuplets, or whatever they're called, the 11 tuplets and the super 14th tuplets. But they'll be really free and expressive. I'm quite sure that would be absolutely perfect. This chorale section here with the melody in the cello, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that happens. I think what you need to make sure though is a passage like this, for instance. I mean, there's 101 ways of playing each one of these phrases. If I just take this out just a little bit, sorry, I'm making you dizzy with shooting all over the place. But yeah, here we go. Look, see that could be phrased like that, with that, like that, or how I'd phrase that would be maybe something like that. I mean, string players do bow for themselves. They will make up their minds as to what would be more effective, but I mean, how you're suggesting is each one is to be an individual bow, which I think will go against the lyrical flow of the piece. Beautiful writing. This is so nice, and I think you've approached the medium in a very sensitive and a very practical way, so looking forward to it immensely. Yeah, that's it. Good. Thank you very much, Tom. See you soon.